Hey, what's up guys? This is King Johnny from Facebook. I had to change my name from War Master Johnny because my 40K friends were telling me I'd have to play 40K again if I kept that name. So I figured since I control an army in Kings of War, my name should be King Johnny. Welcome back to the Kings of War channel here on YouTube. Today's video is going to be how to use buildings in your game. Now I've heard positive and negatives about this from the community. However, I really enjoy the way that it's handled. It keeps the game moving on and doesn't bring it to a screeching halt. So let's cover that. First thing, if your army can make an advance, you can enter the building. Now you can advance from anywhere. It doesn't say specifically. As long as you can advance and touch the building, you can enter it. Once you do enter it, you remove your unit. And the book suggests keeping your the leader of your unit right here, but since most people make dioramas, I think that's going to be impossible. So you could just mark it with a dice or counter or something like that. Once you are inside of the building, you can shoot out of the building from any window. You can trace line of sight from any window there. And you can also be shot at through any window. If you are being shot at through the windows, ranged attacks are handled normally. If you're being shot at through the windows, you have hard cover, which is basically -2 to the attacker's shooting. So, and like I said, I like it because it doesn't stop the game. It doesn't bring it to a screeching halt. It's basically, you're just basically getting hard cover from being in the building, yet it adds a new depth to the game by being inside the building. Now, the book kind of describes, and it makes complete sense, when your unit enters the building, all the guys spread out through all the rooms. That's how they can trace line of sight everywhere. Now, only infantry can enter the buildings. There might be different sizes. The book gives a couple different suggestions. For instance, a small farmhouse might hold 20 infantry, or a barn might hold 30 infantry. A ruined keep might hold 20 infantry or 9 large infantry. That is something that you guys are going to have to work out at the beginning of the game, just like any other terrain. For instance, you know, when you guys decide what's difficult terrain and that kind of thing, all you do is just figure okay, how many infantry is this going to hold? Now, my suggestion was that the book didn't cover that as long as another unit is inside the building, an individual should be able to enter the building as well. Now, it makes sense that the individual wasn't included in the standard rules because, as I said, when the unit enters, they break up and go to all the different rooms to fire out of. And if an individual is in there and he does have firing, well, who's to say what window he's at? So let's say that I'm inside this building and another unit, we'll just say that this is an enemy unit, they've tried shooting me, and they can't hit me because of the hard cover, and so they're just going to charge and come inside the building to fight me as well. All you have to do for that, as I told you before, the person occupying the building enters with an advance order. These guys, the enemy, will enter with a charge. So if they can charge the building from anywhere, any angle, they can basically come into the building. So you would leave that unit there, or wherever they charged from, and whoever is fighting from inside, whoever occupies the building, is fighting from a defended position, meaning the attackers attack at -1. Makes complete sense. I could have guys on each side of this door who are stabbing them when they come in, or up at the top of the stairs to the next level, fighting downward, giving me an advantage. It all makes complete sense. After they are done, they do the usual take an inch back, and they can decide what their next move is from there. So, yeah, I do like it. if the defending unit wavers, nothing happens. They don't go the next turn, or they do the usual wavering. In this case, they wouldn't do anything. If the defending unit is routed, you simply remove it as usual, and then the attacking unit then occupies the house, and you would remove this. And basically that's how it works, guys. If I've missed anything, make sure to let me know. I don't think I have. I think I've covered everything. And yeah, instead of just using buildings as blocking terrain, man, make it so your guys can enter them. I think it's going to be add a whole new dimension to the game. This Friday's battle report, we're going to include a couple buildings that you can go in and out of, and hopefully you guys will see that play out. So I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.